have recreated the infamous game Flappy Bird, but with a twist. You will be playing as the pipe. Flappy Bird. The game that revolutionized the mobile game industry and shown every solo developer once and for all that even without a big budget, even without a huge team, if you are talented and passionate about your project, if you work hard enough on it, you also can get your life threatened by huge corporations. Like and subscribe if you also don't like getting death threats from huge corps. The idea is simple. AI-controlled bird will be flying from left to right, and you'll have to control a pipe using your mouse button. You lose a life for each bird you let through, so your goal is to slap as many bird chicks as possible until you run out of all 3 lives you have. To start, I brought in this original Flappy Bird asset pack made by Big Dong himself, and quickly assembled the well-known and familiar scene by adding the background, ground, bird, and lastly the pipe assets. Next, I started working on the bird flap mechanic by creating a simple animation and adding some upwards force whenever I click. Since that was pretty simple and straightforward, it worked from the very first try. Almost. After reducing the amount of force, I added a ground collider and made it so the bird moves horizontally as well. And voila! Oh, also I added a wing flap sound. Alright, I got the bird mechanics working, so now I can finally start playing with my pipe. Once I was done with that, I began working on the in-game pipe, and made it so when you click the mouse button, the pipe will charge, and once the mouse button is released, the pipe will shoot back, hopefully hitting the bird. Oh, right, this bird kinda dumb, not gonna lie. We gotta educate it a little bit. There are 2 ways we can approach this. Option A. We can train a machine learning model for tens of hours and teach the AI to avoid all sorts of collisions by simulating hundreds of thousands of rounds, leading to an apex Flappy Bird AI. Or a line goes brrrr. Yeah, so basically the AI will shoot a ray forward, and if that ray collides with the pipe, the bird will do a sick trick called a triple flap, which is... yeah, it just flaps 3 times really quick. But this allows the bird to dodge the pipe when the player does nothing, so you have to actually charge the pipe and then, like a real G, sucker punch your opponent in the belly. We need a little better collisions. I made it so now the bird will get a force applied on collision, and that's much more satisfying. Great, but we need more birds. I made a spawner system that will, well, spawn birds with increasing frequency, and I even as I was saying, I made a spawner system that will spawn birds with increasing frequency, and I even made it so each bird gets a random speed modifier, so that we don't have them marching at similar distances. Lastly, I added some polishing here and there, made some UI elements for the score and current lives, I even animated them. Made some particle effects for when you manage to hit a bird with another bird. This will also give you double the score. Also added some more sounds and an ending screen, so here is the final result. If you want to give the game a try, I will leave the itch.io link in the description. By the way, I wanted to take a small break from the survival game before I dive into the multiplayer implementation, so I made this little project instead. But don't you worry, next time, after the upcoming AI video, I will be back with a new devlog episode. Bye!